Hi everybody and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 8th of February. So today the moon enters the constellation of Virgo at 9:20 p.m. If you want to know more about what to do when the moon's in Virgo, listen to the end of this and I'll put that audio on the end. The moon also enters void of course at 3:02 a.m. as well before it goes into Virgo at 9:20. So I'm going to place both of those audios at the end of this. Okay, so the first aspect of today is Mercury making a quintile to Jupiter. So yeah, you may find yourself more open to new forms of communication, theories and people. Also, if you have to teach or create content, this can be a good time to take complex information and make it simple. On the individual level, information you have been trying to learn for a while may become clearer to you right now. Ancient wisdom, science and traditions, myths and content like that can be good to talk about now and be well received by your audience. Using graphics, video, music to help you get your points across can help you and others understand things better. Even if you have not been trying to learn concepts before now, you can innately and intuitively know what is meant by typically hard to understand information quickly and thoroughly, so you may decide to read a book or watch a video about quantum physics and be able to just get it, and not only get it but you can explain it 2 hours of audio succinctly and accurately within 2 to 5 minutes of talking to someone or writing your notes about it yourself. If you've been thinking about a religious, philosophical, intellectual, spiritual, higher consciousness way of life, you may decide to go all in and live by what you know right now in your day-to-day life. Venus also sextiles Uranus, which is stronger obviously than a SemiSextile, as at today at 5:28 a.m. starts to leave at 1:05 a.m. tomorrow, so it still affects us for about a couple of days. So when transiting Venus sextiles Uranus, it's a time that supports growth and transformation, also a creative opportunity for something new to come into your life. It's a chance for you to make positive and exciting changes with the potential for unexpected events. This can manifest in the form of relationships, experiences and ideas. You may feel a sudden urge to try something different, to explore and break out of your comfort zone. Transiting Venus sextile Uranus can be a time of liberation and excitement and can provide you with a chance to build a more meaningful and fulfilling life, going after your best life. Sudden changes in self-destructive thoughts and behaviours for those on a personal development or spiritual path. So, you may just be like, oh, I'm just going to change right now. This could be one habit for some of you. This can be many for some of you. You just like, I had enough of my life. It's not going the way I want. I need to make a change. And some of you can use this energy to make drastic changes. Also a great energy for scientists or those into technology to produce a new app or code or come through with a new chemical compound, breakthrough or understand the existing chemical compound and other scientific stuff that I don't really know about more easily. Also those who may be trying to get some spiritual, mystical information, may have read a book or had a dream or some kind of other information downloaded to you and you've been finding it hard to understand. You can understand it better today under the two aspects, transits that I've mentioned. There can also be an increase in communication via dating or other apps, random hookups, romances and socialising, being introduced by your friends, co-workers or family to a new exciting person or persons. Excellent transit for artists and other creatives to make masterpieces or walk towards their masterpieces, continue with their master creation, or whether that's a painting, drawing, novel, short story, poem or anything else that's innovative. If you are single and if other transits to your natal chart supports this, you can meet a new creative or romantic life partner unexpectedly. For some of you, obviously not everyone's that's not going to happen for everyone. Just have to talk about all the possibilities. The best use of this energy is to look into any old thought, toxic relationship or self-destructive patterns that you're ready to or start ready to let go of or continue to work to let go of. Content creators can talk about researching new ideas and breaking away from self-destructive habits and routines that can help people achieve their goals. Sharing unique viewpoints and how people can express their true selves by embracing new perspectives. Questioning their beliefs about love and relationships and see how they can help or block them having healthy connections with themselves and others. When the moon's in Virgo, people may focus more on health issues. You may prefer to work in a systematic and practical way. Paying attention to details is the key theme for when the moon's in Virgo. Despite the suffering, some people may ignore illnesses to concentrate on work. Others may want things cleaner than usual. The best use of the moon in Virgo is to do a complete well-being check of the mind, body and soul. Take time to research or learn anything that will help you improve your personal hygiene and nutrition, as well as do the things that increase your overall vitality and productivity. You are more able to make economic decisions when buying clothing, household items, and anything to do with like food or health items, stuff like that. The Virgo vibration can make you more aware of the effect of your mind on your body and your body and your mind. Now is a good time if you've been considering moving up in your career or in your education or starting or following through a business plan. It's a good to rework or start those sort of things. Also, you may find yourself being supported or helping those who need your assistance and making people feel more at peace with themselves. Negatively, when the moon's in the constellation of Virgo, though, people can become self-righteous and picky, annoying and bossy, looking down on others, thinking they know the right way to do things, and this can cause tension in relationships, especially in intimate ones. People can also be more critical, really critical, hypercritical, hypersensitive as well when the moon's in the constellation of Virgo. Some of you may also become less organized, and this can cause issues in your life. People can have poorer hygiene, waste sexual energy or physical or intellectual energy as well, because over worrying and being anxious, so that wastes you sort of like, it can waste your physical and intellectual energy. And also because people can be more prone to obsessive thinking, and that this can just affect your overall well-being. Also, make sure that you look after yourself, because people can neglect themselves, especially the management of their chronic health conditions, and this can also cause problems at work, low productivity. For you gardeners out there, the next few days are an excellent period to plant your crops, prepare for an excellent harvest, crop manipulation, trim vines and flowers, and eliminate parasites and weeds. So what is void of course? Void of course moon in astrology is when the moon journeys through its cycle and it makes one last main aspect, i.e. a trine, conjunction, square, sextile, opposition with another planet before changing signs, yet it still makes minor aspects. I call them major, and I do include them in my weekly scopes and daily scopes. But anyway, so it will still make minor aspects such as SemiSquares, sextiles, quintiles and sesquiquadrate, but it won't make any what's called, in inverted commas, main aspects. When the moon enters void, of course, it can be a time of uncertainty and confusion for many. Because of this, some astrologers suggest it may be best to delay things during the moon void of course period. To be on the safe side, it may be sensible to plan ahead, steer clear of major events or decisions during the time period when moon's void of course. Sometimes moon void of course can just last for an hour, sometimes it can last for a day. If you can, it's a perfect time to take some time out to reflect and relax if you feel affected by the moon void of course period. In astrology, the moon represents our emotions and innermost feelings, so this is especially a vulnerable time for some people, especially for those with strong Cancer or water energy, Pisces and Scorpio in their chart. So water signs and those affected will especially benefit for taking time out to reflect and check in with themselves. especially on your belief patterns, maybe thinking of starting or continuing the work to let go of them. Excellent time to practice mindfulness and to be open to the universe lessons for you, giving gratitude. Even though it can be a challenging time, it can also be a powerful one. If we use moon void of course periods as a perfect opportunity to cultivate our inner strength and wisdom. So yeah, that's the daily scopes for the 8th of February.